Hello everyone, picture this. A mouse penthouse with all you can eat cheese, cozy beds, and 0 cats. Sounds like a rodent resort, right? Well, welcome to the Mouse Utopia experiments, where scientist John B. Calhoun tried to build a mouse paradise and it turned into a modern day reality show about the end of the world. I'm Paulie, your guide to this wild tale of mice gone wild. And today, we're going to see if modern America is channeling the same chaotic energy. Let's dive into a scientist's crazy mouse condo and watch it go from Club Med to Lord of the Flies and ask, are we humans just a few selfies away from our own behavioral sink? All right, let's begin. Let's set the scene. Back in the 1960s, John B. Calhoun, a scientist with a knack for rodent drama, built the ultimate mouse Airbnb and called it Universe 25. It was a 9 by 9 foot enclosure with unlimited food, water, and fluffy nests, 0 predators, and perfect weather. He tossed in 4 mouse couples and a bunch of lube. Just kidding, but it immediately turned into a Diddy party with a never-ending freak-off. They munched, they smooched, and they started having babies. After 3 months, the population doubled. By day 315, they hit 620 mice that were basically living their best lives. It was a small city with no threat and all the food you can eat, an absolute paradise. But then strange things started happening. Even though there was enough food and enough space for thousands more mice, the mice turned into a modern day reality show. Some of the men became total aggro bros and picking fights like they were on the Jersey Shore. Other groups of men just checked out completely, becoming what Calhoun called the beautiful ones. These guys were the mouse equivalent of today's metrosexuals. They were obsessed with grooming their fur all day and ignoring everyone else. Sorry bro, I'm too busy for the rat race. Gotta perfect my whiskers. How were the females doing, you ask? Oh, well, the lady mice weren't really having it either. They started ghosting their own babies, leaving them to fend for themselves at a young age, or attacking them. It was awful. They were neglecting their maternal duties. Some actually isolated and became very alone, and some started violently attacking and killing men. By day 560, the population peaked at 2,200 mice. Still room for more, but the vibes were way off. No new babies were being had, just chaos, fights, and neglect. Meanwhile, the beautiful ones, the metrosexual males, sit alone grooming themselves all day. By day 920, the colony was basically a ghost town with only a few mice left, probably wondering what the heck just happened. Calhoun ran this experiment 25 times in a row, and every single time he came out with the same exact script: growth, lack of growth, drama, collapse. He called it behavioral sink. Basically, when you pack too many mice into a cushy life, they lose their chill and their purpose. Too much comfort and too little hustle. With no predators to dodge or cheese to hunt, the mice forgot how to mouse. They laid around and watched Netflix and had unlimited DoorDash. Let's break down this mouse melodrama. First, crowding made these mice lose it. We lose it even with endless snacks. Too many roommates, not enough me time. Second, their social skills tanked. Moms ditched their kids, dudes stopped dating, and the beautiful ones were like, I'm just gonna sit here and look good. Third, without challenges, they lost their spark. No purpose, no drive, just a bunch of mice scrolling through mouse talk in their heads. All right, so Calhoun thought this was a warning for us humans. He said, if you're all living the high life with no real struggles, you might end up like these mice, stressed, disconnected, and forgetting how to adult. Is our modern world a little too much like Universe 25? Are we crowding our brains with too much stuff? Tweets, memes, 17 streaming apps. Are we losing our mojo in a sea of convenience? Well, welcome to 2025, where we've got Amazon Prime, avocado toast, and Wi-Fi everywhere are we secretly starring in Mouse Utopia 2, the remix. Let's check for the signs. First up, isolation, like those beautiful ones. A ton of us are going solo. 1 in 3 Americans are lonely. Yep, it's an epidemic, and not the fun kind that has zombies in it. Social media is supposed to be connecting us, but it's more like we're all grooming our digital fur, posting selfies, and arguing with strangers. Look at my brunch pic. Does that sound familiar, beautiful ones? Next, we are actually having less kids to the point that it's below the replacement level, like the mice who forgot how to parent. Sure, housing's pricey, and TikTok and social media is distracting, but are we all just too busy swiping left to keep the species going? It's giving no new babies energy. Then there's the aggro vibes. The mice went all cage match crazy, and we are not far off. Your opinion on pineapple pizza could be a threat to democracy. Our brains are filled with too much information. In one day, we actually get more information than we used to get in an entire year. And what about purpose? With AI taking our jobs and algorithms picking our shows, some of us feel like we're just existing. Most people hate their jobs and are just going through the motions so that they can pay their bills and stay alive. Anxiety and mental health is rising rapidly. Have we become the beautiful ones, perfecting our Spotify playlists while the whole world is falling apart? We need human connection again, not a synthetic online world. We need to learn from our past so we can better our futures. Thank you for taking this journey with me. Follow and subscribe if you enjoy this content. Have a great day.